There was a secret so dangerous, so utterly corrosive to the established order, that Chinese emperors ordered the execution of scholars who studied it. The Library of Alexandria burned with particular fury when scrolls containing its truths were discovered. The Catholic Church assigned teams of scribes to meticulously alter historical records where it appeared. And yet, like water finding cracks in stone, the truth persisted. Because this wasn't just knowledge. It was written in the very biology of women, etched into their neural pathways, humming in the frequency of their voices. For 2 millennia, the evidence was hiding in the open, in the precise 23-degree head tilt that makes a man reveal his secrets without realizing it. In the calculated pause between a woman's question and her reaction to your answer, that fractional delay where she's not just listening, but measuring. In the way female laughter in a room makes men stand straighter, speak louder, compete harder, while believing it was all their idea. This isn't mysticism, it's neurobiology, a survival mechanism so devastatingly effective that when the first Sumerian priestesses encoded its principles in fertility rituals, entire city-states toppled within generations. The unvarnished truth? Women aren't just participants in power structures. They're the architects, not through brute force, but through something far more potent, the control of meaning itself. Consider this. When Helen of Troy was abducted, historians still debate whether she went willingly. But no one questions that her perceived abduction mobilized 1,000 ships. That's the hidden algorithm. Men will destroy civilizations over what they believe a woman wants, often without the woman ever speaking a direct command. The Eleusinian mysteries weren't just rituals. They were the ancient world's most sophisticated psychological warfare training. Initiates who underwent the sacred rites reported visions of the divine feminine, but what they were really experiencing was exposure to applied behavioral archetypes. The priestesses of Demeter could, with precise sequences of light, sound, and ritualized touch, rewire a man's dopamine responses to associate feminine approval with transcendent bliss. No wonder participants were sworn to secrecy on pain of death. You don't let soldiers know how their loyalty programming was installed. The witch hunts? A coordinated campaign against applied neurochemistry. The so-called flying ointments used by wise women contained tropane alkaloids that, in microdoses, enhanced pattern recognition and emotional intuition. A peasant woman with this knowledge could predict harvest failures years in advance, manipulate local lords through precise emotional triggers, and, most dangerously, teach other women to do the same. That's why trial records show accused witches were systematically mutilated before execution. Tongues cut out, fingers broken, not to prevent spells, but to stop them from teaching. Here's what crawls up the spine of every patriarch who ever lived: the realization that his control was always an illusion, that his chest-thumping declarations of authority were just him performing what she needed him to be, that the Roman senators who believed they ruled the empire were really just responding to the subtle conditioning of Vestal virgins who controlled the grain supply calculations, that Napoleon's battle strategies shifted based on which mistress was whispering in his ear that week, that modern CEOs make billion-dollar decisions trying to impress women they'll never even meet. This isn't misandry. It's meta-reality, the grand irony. The very men who built systems to suppress this truth were likely acting on subconscious impulses implanted by their mothers during key developmental windows. A boy raised with precisely timed emotional rewards and withdrawals grows into a man who will conquer continents, trying to recapture that first hit of maternal approval. Now, the veil lifts. The question isn't whether this is true. Your body already knows. It's in your pulse spike when a woman's eyes linger just beyond social norms, in the way you'll dismiss facts from a male expert, but accept them from an attractive female news anchor. in the eerie comfort you feel when a woman's voice guides your GPS or AI assistant. The secret was never lost. It was waiting. And in this age of algorithmic seduction and neural marketing, it's more powerful than ever. The real question is, now that you know, what will you do?